Hello Pisces, you are my last reading for the day. So I'm busy tuning into your cards. This is for, what's going on Pisces? This is for Pisces the collective and their significant other. Pisces the collective and their significant other. This is a love reading, if I can get the cards shuffled. While I'm busy shuffling, I just need to announce that I am on the ocean on an island in the Philippines. It's been storming all day, and this is the only moment I had to catch some non-rain. But it's also when everyone goes for a walk on the beach, so we may hear screaming people. Hopefully it won't disturb the reading. Hopefully you can stay completely focused on me. Alrighty, so let's see what's going on. I will be exploring the unifying energies between you and the other. I will also be exploring the intentions and the feelings between you and the other in the past, present, and the future. And then we'll see what the best way to move forward is. Okay. What the best steps are to take. This does not, normally it flows, but for some reason your cards are resisting something. Okay, there's some kind of lust going on at the moment. That card just flew out. The 10 trust issues are coming up. These cards are wanting to fall out. Something around trust, deception. Okay, I'm getting lies. So I'm going to start picking the cards. Just bear with me for a moment. And I apologize for screaming children. 2, 3. Okay, what are the unifying energies between you Pisces and your other? What are the unifying energies? What are the unifying energies? Okay. So again, at the bottom of the deck, I've got the 7 of Swords, which is about deception, dishonesty, possibly even lies. Yeah, the 3 unifying cards that come up between the two of you are the World card, which is a card that talks about completion, something being over, a cycle being over. It can indicate a relationship coming to an end. In the future year, I do have the Death card, which talks about both of your intentions to end the relationship. Okay. It's interesting, that card always comes up for you, Pisces. It's the Garden, and it's talking about social, okay, so yeah, it looks like your paths around possibly your friends or social interaction, your paths are not on the same page, your values are not on the same page regarding that. Or it could indicate that your values and your duties or your sense of duty is changing direction with regards to being social, connected to society, or being in the limelight. Yeah, so I can see there's a lot of passion, sexual passion between the two of you. And there's also, you know, the Emperor card is coming up in between the two of you. So there's a possibility that there may be a lot of control in the connection between the two of you. Like both of you wanting to take charge and control each other, or possibly even take charge of the connection. But there's a lot of suppression coming up, and it's intense what's happening between the two of you. And what's been called for now is some kind of silence, some kind of retreat, in order to get a clearer picture of what's going on here, because you may be right in it. I can see there's even a possibility that some strong words are being exchanged right now. It's interesting because the other person wants the connection, wants the relationship. Their intention is for the relationship, and they're trying to come into some kind of balance right now. But for you, you've taken a step back. It's almost like your intention is it's one of control. There is passion in the connection, but it's, you know, I'm not getting the king. I'm not getting any kings or queens here. I've got the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords in the present moment. So it almost feels a little bit fleeting, like lots of charging in, you know. I've got you as the Queen of Wands in the past with your intentions, and this was for the connection. It was very passionate and sexual and present and available, but the other person was not fully seeing the connection. They were not fully seeing what was there, maybe not even fully seeing you, and so it moved the relationship in a new direction. The Wheel of Fortune card is coming up, and it's talking about how things are always changing. So it may not have felt very stable, and so with the Strength card coming up for you, where you were really in your feelings with the other, you really felt the Fool comes up with them. So it could also indicate that they weren't entirely taking you seriously, whereas for you, your feelings towards them, you know, the Strength card is about kind of finding the inner strength to meet the demons or the lion within, and so with regards to the other, you could have been feeling as if this person triggers you in such a way that you're forced to acknowledge whatever it is within inside of you that is not being met or not being fulfilled. And it could possibly be because they weren't fully seeing you or fully acknowledging you. And so, yeah, in the past, the feelings between the two of you, it's not very emotional. It's the Ace of Swords, which talks about this change of perspective, this change of awareness or understanding. So yeah, it's very mental. It's like both of you intellectualizing your feelings towards each other. It's this new realization, but it's quite intellectual. What's interesting for me, however, is I see that they went from a place of not quite seeing you or recognizing you to, it feels like the roles have now reversed, because now they're wanting the relationship and they're attempting to bring some kind of balance in the feelings between the two of you, but now you've taken a step back. Just a moment. Hey! Anyway, so yeah, I see you now taking a step back. You possibly even haven't gone into a place of silence, which is very much needed. Thank you. Which is very much needed because you know, it's quite an intense process to go through where someone's not seeing you or hearing you when you're wanting the connection. So I see you in this place of retreat. I see them attempting to balance the feelings within the connection between the two of you, and possibly there's a charging in that's happened. Things are moving too fast. You know, possibly both of you are not taking time out to reflect on what's needed, but charging into things, especially with the Knight of Wands here. There's a lot of passion there. And so, yeah, and so I see you also in a place of taking a step back and being in control almost, like not allowing your feelings to fully flow. And so there's something that happened. I feel that trust was broken a little bit with the Deception card coming up here. And I feel that this felt very repressive for you, this whole situation of not fully being chosen or recognized or seen in the past. And so maybe your trust is broken now in the future. And so let's see what happens in the future between the two of you. I've got the Death card, as I mentioned, coming up for the intentions between the two of you in the future. I've also got you experiencing a lot of anxiety. The other person comes with too much. It causes too much anxiety in your life. It's not a comfortable process. For them, they're coming up as the Magician, so they could, in their feelings towards you, so they could be manipulating the situation a little bit, possibly, or they're attempting to manifest the relationship, to bring the relationship into form. And so what we have here is taking charge. We've got the Chariot card, so taking control of the relationship in the feelings. However, in the actions, we've got the Death card. So possibly both of you end the relationship, or the relationship comes to an end, but the feelings are about taking control of the relationship, taking charge of the relationship, and not letting it end. So the feelings would be different. Yeah, I can see that you liked this person because there's nostalgia for you. But they've also gone into a place of defense. So just the energies between the two of you feel quite messy and not flowing together. And I've got the World card coming up twice. So it's almost like, this card talks about something completing, like all the puzzle pieces have come together and now you can see the full picture. And the question is, does that picture add up to what it is that you really want or need? So let's get 3 cards to see what the future looks like moving forward. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Even though you try and work at it, there's been loss and heartbreak and betrayal and mistrust. Like the trust was broken, and so it doesn't feel as if this can progress anywhere. It's, especially with the cross card over here and the paths card, your social values and are not on the same page. It's like you're both moving in a different direction. Let's see what the best steps are for you to take, Pisces, moving forward. 3 cards. So what will step into a higher place with love? Okay. Yeah, it's realizing that this connection is a burden and that it's reached some kind of stalemate. The love that's been offered by this person is a burden. It also shows that it's time for you to start coming out of this period of loss, whatever this loss is, and taking charge of your life again, creating success in your life again, focusing on success, the success of letting this go, moving away. Yeah, I can see you're still in the connection, but looking out towards what's next. And this can only fully happen once you recognize that this is a burden, recognize that it can't really go anywhere further, and that it's now about you coming back to a place of contentment and happiness and joy with your social circle. Yeah, this, the cards that are coming up now are talking about, this will allow you to discern what is important for you within relationships, that will bring you the emotional fulfillment and not loss and struggle and suffering. So yeah, there we go. I hope that was helpful, and if you're still here watching and you enjoyed that, please subscribe and like to my channel, and do leave your comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say, or what you felt, or what resonated. So thank you for watching. Bye for now.